What is good? We're back with the Madden 07 Titans franchise, and we're heading to Indianapolis for another divisional matchup with the Colts, who are sitting at 4-2, and they're atop the division. So this division is still wide open because the Jaguars and the Texans are both 3-3, so they're not far behind. And here's a look at the other conferences. So Peyton Manning is the quarterback. Ryan Fitzpatrick is now the backup. Freeman's banged up, so Joseph Adai's been holding it down at running back. He's only averaging 3.5 a carry, but I wouldn't underestimate him. Wayne is banged up. Reggie Wayne's banged up. They do have Vincent Jackson and Kelly. Dallas Clark and Alexander is the second tight end. And I will say they did make some additions on defense, not on the D-line, but LeVar Arrington has came into play, linebacker for them. Simmons was already here. They still have Gary Brackett. They do have a new right outside linebacker, Takeo Spikes, coming over from Buffalo. Ty Law's banged up, and he came from the Chiefs. So they signed a lot of defensive additions. We're not even done yet. Bob Sanders still there. Lawyer Malloy came over, and he's starting at strong safety for them. Mike Doss does play, though, because they're thin at cornerback, so he will be playing some cornerback for them. But they brought in a lot of defensive additions, and I am inclined to believe it was for us. So they want to wear white at home again. One of these days, probably next year, I'm going to force them to wear their blue at home, or we'll wear white at home, something like that, because every time we've gone here, they always want to wear white at home, which I'm cool with, but it's like, bro, that's not your color. Excuse me, it cut off. You know, you usually wear blue at home, so let's try to change it up, you feel me? Anyway, first down, toss play to Joseph Adai, and that's a nice block on the puller. He got me coming up with Sean Taylor, and that's a good run by Adai. Peyton Manning looking across the middle, that's knocked away, good defense. 3rd and 1. Manning looking to throw. Peyton taking a shot down the left side of the field. Good defense by Nick Harper to stick with Kelly and knock that away. Courtney Roby on the punt return, and he's going to be injured. That's exactly the same way how Pac-Man got injured. It was in this building. He got tackled the exact same way, and it was his hip. So hopefully Courtney Roby is not severely injured. So Young looking for Givens. That's caught by David Givens. First down, Tennessee. We're going to test them early. They got a one high safety. That's Mike Doss over there. We're taking a shot. We're testing him. And he's got some good cornerback skills, so he could play corner or safety, I guess, if he's sticking with Drew Bennett on that. Travis Henry, that's a nice run right there, and he's going to get a first down. Vince Young looking to throw. He's rolling to his right. Givens wide open, and he makes the catch. If we hit him more in stride, that's probably a touchdown, but that's okay. It's 1st and goal. Young play action. I didn't know it was a play action play. He's going to roll to his right, and he's going to end up doing it himself. And that's a touchdown for the Titans. And so we take an early lead. Reed on the kickoff return. That's going to get up to the 29, I believe. Peyton on first down looking to throw. He dumps it short. Adai can't hold on through the hit. That was Albert Hainsworth making the play, actually. 2nd down and 10, Peyton Manning looking to throw. Right side, that's caught by Jackson. And Vincent Jackson is dragging Pac-Man for almost another 5 yards. First down now, Peyton Manning looking left side. Caught by Kelly. And that's a first down for the Colts. Now, handoff to Joseph Adai. That's shut down by Albert Hainsworth. 2nd down and 13 coming up. Peyton drops back, looking to throw. Left side, taking a shot. That's caught by Kelly again. First down, Colts. So play action, Peyton looking right side. Good defense right there to knock that pass away. 2nd down coming up, Peyton Manning looking to throw. Across the middle, caught by Dallas Clark. Touchdown, Colts. He put it where Clark could go up and get it. So 7 apiece. Pac-Man Jones on the return. He's going to get up to the 30-yard line. First down now. We're looking to take a shot to Givens. I don't like the matchup. We could have tried to throw it up to Bennett. Vince Young gives up and throws it away. 2nd down now. Young looking to throw. Vince Young rolling to his left. Finds Brandon Jones coming open. And if he didn't step out of bounds, we might have had another 10-plus yards. You never know. Vince Young on first down looking. Brandon Marshall brings that one in. There we go. So the passing attack is working early. Travis Henry on the run right here. He's getting a good amount of yards on his carries. There we go. Second down, now we give it to Travis again. First down, Titans. So we go 4 wide again. They send pressure off the right side. We still throw it anyway. Brandon Marshall makes the catch, gets upfield. He's inside the 5. Nice stiff arm over there. I think that was Lawyer Malloy he put in the ground. Vince Young looking left side. Drew Bennett wins on his route. Stops, make sure he doesn't step out of bounds, gets upfield, and he's in the end zone. So there we go. Reed on the return for the Colts. Play action, Peyton looking to throw across the middle. That was almost picked off by Keith Bullock. Second down and 10. Trying to set up a screen for a dive. Peyton gets cold feet and tries to throw it to the left side, but that ends up hitting his lineman in the back. Third down. Peyton Manning looking to throw. Right side. Caught by Alexander. First down, Colts. Stretch play to Joseph Adai. That's shut down by Howry. Second down after that. Peyton hands it off to Joseph Adai. He cuts back, and he gets a good run made. If Sean Taylor didn't make that tackle, that might have been a touchdown. 3rd and 1, drop play to Joseph Adai. Chris Hope tackles him, but it's going to knock him forward. First down, Colts. Peyton looking across the middle. That's knocked down at the line. He had his guy, though, if that got through. Second down, Fisher. He maybe gets a yard or two. He actually gets 3. 3rd and 7. Peyton looking right side, and that's not able to be brought in. Dallas Clark, he was trying to get his feet in, didn't control the ball, ends up dropping it. So we take a shot to Ben Troop, and that was dropped. It almost ended up getting tipped into David Givens' hands. Second down, Travis Henry. That's maybe a yard or two. 3rd and 8, Vince Young looking to throw. He's going to get it to Lendale White. I wish he threw it more outside than up the field. That's okay, though. It is what it is. I think that was Takeo Spikes coming over to make the play, too. So it's 4th and inches. We're going to go no huddle. This dude doesn't get on sides, and he sacks Vince Young. But it's not going to matter because he was off sides, and it was 4th and 1. So it's an automatic first down because Simon didn't get back on sides. So Vince Young looking to throw. He's hit as he lets that go. Brandon Jones comes back to the ball, makes a nice catch. 2nd and 4, play action. Vince Young looking. David Givens double covered. He's going to take it down and run it. And first down for the Titans. Vince Young under pressure, throws it up across the field, and McKenzie goes up and makes the catch. That's 6'6" on 5'8". Bob Sanders, you're a great player, but I mean, you're giving up almost a foot in height. There's not much you can do about that. Vince Young sidearms it over the linebacker's head to Travis Henry, and that's a touchdown. I mean, right there. Oh, yep, he got it right over his head. Travis Henry in the end zone, touchdown Titans. So 21-7. Reed has the ball. He gets out across the 20 up to the 25-yard line. There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Peyton Manning play action looking left side, and Kelly can't catch up to that. Second down, Peyton. He's going down. Kyle Vanden Bosch with the sack. 3rd down and 19 now. They're letting the clock run. If we get a stop, we're calling a timeout, and we do. So we're getting the ball back. Courtney Roby, he does get hit sticked. He's back in the game, but he gets hit sticked right there. First down, Vince Young looking. He's going to take a shot to McKenzie. That's Takeo Spikes on him. Takeo Spikes can't make a play. McKenzie brings it in. First down, Titans. So we already are in field goal range again, and we're going to do the same thing. We beat him with the same play. If only he threw it a little more upfield this time. That time he needed to throw it more upfield. The first time he needed to throw it more out with Lendale White. Funny. But, yeah, if he threw it more upfield, Travis Henry might have had another receiving touchdown. But right here, he's going to lower his shoulder, gets the ball across the plane, and that's a rushing touchdown for him. So 21 seconds left. It's 28-7. And I do believe we get the ball to start the second half. So the Colts are going to try to make something happen. And Kelly beats us deep. I mean, Harper's lost some speed himself, so he's getting up there. So it's a risk we run. And right there, Vincent Jackson on the post. Man, if we could just gotten there a second sooner with Sean Taylor, maybe we're picking it off. I mean, we do stop the Colts right there. They send in Vinatieri. It's going to be 28-10 at the half. So second half is upon us. Pac-Man Jones on the return, trying to make something happen. Couldn't quite make up his mind if he wanted to go left or right or middle. It looked like he kind of did each of the three, and we only get a little bit past the 20. Right there, that pass is incomplete. We were hit as we were letting it go. This Colts pressure, man, they definitely like to put the pressure on us. Henry right there gets 3 yards, 3rd and 7. They send another blitz. Vince Young gets it away to Brandon Marshall. He's going to be short of the first down marker. We're going to go for it. In our own territory, yeah, we're crazy like that. Brandon Jones is wide open, though. First down, Titans. So this is probably going to be demoralizing for the Colts because they've given up multiple 4th downs to us, whether it was the offsides penalty or that conversion right there. 2nd and inches, handoff is to Travis Henry. That's a first down. So I mean, we're just having our way with them. Vince Young hits, he lets that go. It's underthrown, looking for Drew Bennett. He did almost get a chance to catch it off the tip, but he didn't. Young looking across the middle. That's a dot to Brandon Jones. I thought Takeo Spikes was going to try to decapitate him, but instead he tried to get his finger in there, or not finger, his hand in there. It didn't quite work. And that's LeVar Arrington with a hit stick on Travis Henry. Knocks the ball out. Luckily, we're fortunate enough to recover it. And Young, he's hit as he lets that go. 3rd down and 12. Vince Young looking. Double coverage on Drew Bennett. They've got Brandon Jones. They send a corner blitz, and they get us. Yeah, they had us right there. Got us. And we got knocked out of field goal range with that sack. So Peyton on 2nd down, he's going to find Vincent Jackson. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Peyton looking to throw, and he's going down. Keith Bullock on the sack. He engaged with the guard, gave him a little swim move, rip move. That's a swim move. And down he goes. So 4th down and 10. They had to punt. Right there, Lindell White can't do anything. That's Dwight Freeney shutting down that play in the backfield. 2nd down, Vince Young looking short for Drew Bennett. That's knocked away. Takeo Spikes was sitting right there. 3rd and 13. Young hit as he lets it go. Carter comes back to the ball, and Carter uses that 95 speed to get the 1st down. There we go. White on 1st down. He gets a couple yards. Vince Young, he got the wind knocked out on that play when he threw it to Carter. So Landon James in, and he throws a dime to Brandon Marshall, puts it right on him. And that's a 1st down. Travis Henry, solid gain right there. 2nd down and 3. Hand off to Travis Henry again. He's going to probably cut that in half. So 3rd and probably like 1.5 to be exact. That's a bad ball. Drew Bennett comes back to the ball and makes the catch. That's a 1st down. Yeah, that was a Landon James ball. No offense, but Vince Young has a little bit better accuracy. 2nd and goal. James looking for Chris Wilson, and they get their hand in there and knock it away. 3rd down, no, Travis Henry. He's going to bounce it outside. Can he get there? And they say he does, but the Colts are like, absolutely not. And I have to say, I'm inclined to agree. I don't think the ball even got close to crossing that plane. Yeah, he didn't even cross the plane. I don't know what that ref is looking at. I guess he just thought that Travis Henry was going to get there, and he didn't. Yeah, because he definitely did not get there, and the Colts are going to win that challenge. So good challenge by the Colts. Although we're going for it on 4th down, so y'all got to stop us. We're going to demoralize you right here if you can't stop it. Vince Young in the game, doesn't matter. We give it to Fleming, and that's a touchdown. And the Colts, that's just demoralizing. We've just been cooking them on 4th down conversions. I mean, they've been trying their best, but, you know, I will say it's very demoralizing and frustrating for a defense if you continue to convert on 4th down. And then right there, Kelly's going to burn us deep, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Colts. So they're going to go onside kick. Vinatieri kicks it. Drew Bennett gets it, and we are going to start off with good field position. 3:13 left in the game. Travis Henry, good run right there. 2nd and inches. He's got the 1st down right there. So we're running close to the 2-minute warning. Lindell White on a stretch play. He's going to try to bounce it outside. Maybe gets a yard or 2. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Lindell White on the counter. Lowers his shoulder. And I think they gave him the 1st down right there. They did. So 2-minute warning hit. 1st down, Travis Henry. 2nd down and 7. Travis Henry again. Spins upfield. It's going to be 3rd and short. We're still running the clock down. Henry gets upfield, breaks the tackle, 1st down, and that's probably going to do it. And yeah, it does. We just ran the clock. We ran the clock out on that one drive, 3 minutes worth of clock, and end the game. So good game offensively, Travis Henry. I'm surprised he didn't have more than 4 yards of carry. It looked like he was getting a lot of carries, but maybe that goal line stand they made for 3 of 4 downs, maybe that's what knocked the average down. I don't know. So that's where we're at. Kelly and Vincent Jackson, they tried their best, but we still own Peyton Manning. That's all I got to say. Dudes beat me 3 times out of like 30 games or something like that. I got to go on the series and count, but yeah, I've owned the dude for the most part. Yeah. So good matchup. We're going to see the Colts again in a couple weeks. We have a lot of divisional matchups at this point in time in the season. That's just the way they generated our schedule. So we'll see the Colts in a couple weeks again. And in the meantime, we're going to keep it pushing. We're 4-2. It's our division for now by half a game. So let's try to keep it that way. So I'll see y'all for the next game. Let the rest of these stats show I'm out.